What's good, YouTube? Back with another one. We finna react to top 10 most scariest doorbell camera moments ever recorded. So this should be crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? These populated areas, anybody can be just coming up to your door. So I'm sure there's some crazy moments caught on here, but we finna check it out, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and comment. Appreciate it, man.
Shows a man knocking on the front door with what looks like a firearm in his waistband. Now the owner of the apartment didn't
trying to rob
recognize the man, so she would question who it was. The unknown man would simply respond.
Got the scary music playing in the background.
The homeowner would then further question his response, but rather than clarifying, he would simply give away through the front door.
Yeah, the scary music, bro. I ain't fucking with it. Must have been during COVID time, too. I know this video ain't recent enough, so it could be.
However, it would not be enough to get
Or
the
just wearing a
homeowner
mask
to open it, so you would ultimately walk off. Disturbingly, as he does so, a second man pops up from a nearby dumpster and also walks off.
Yeah, he's definitely trying to rob something, bro. Or something. He's trying to get something, bro. Because he had a gun. I mean, he showed it, too. You can tell. I don't know if he knew it was a camera,
But
though.
this wouldn't be the end of it. The two would then walk around to the back door, where they would attempt to pick its lock. The police were called, and when they arrived, the two were gone. Fortunately, unsuccessful in getting the door open. It's not 100% clear what the 2-minute planned. The almost empty-looking backpack at the first guy suggests they had planned to rob the place. But it's also possible they had much worse intentions. The two of them have yet to be identified by police. The homeowner in Texas would wake up one morning
saying,
with the gate
keeping a gun in my house,
wide
bro.
open.
I'm not lacking.
The man would review the cameras he had around his house, and this is the sign he was met with.
Bro, y'all remember when them clowns was coming out and stuff during Halloween a couple years ago?
A man holding a knife and in a clown costume, complete with the suit and mask, casually walks around the property, looking inside the house and testing all the doors.
Yeah, That's how you get killed, man. People just, bro. People just wild. Some people joke crazy, bro. This ain't even a doorbell. This is like cameras all around the crib, too. They caught them on all cameras, though. Oh, it's crazy, yo. What y'all doing, man?
This will, of course, take
I know what
place
I'm
in
doing.
2016, during that sort of killer
Self-defense.
clown craze that went on for a few months. Looking back, most people that participated in that were most likely just having fun trying to scare people. But there's no denying that others took advantage of the situation, genuinely attempting some pretty horrific crimes hidden under a clown mask, with this likely being one of those cases. It's clear the person in the costume is actually trying to break into the house with a knife. Though after being unsuccessful, the clown would eventually walk off, and despite a police report, that would be the end of it. Ultimately, the homeowner would be left with nothing but this disturbing footage. This footage was captured in Colorado in the middle of the night. The issue 3 mountain lions appearing from the darkness and starting to walk around a set of houses. They were
Mountain
captured
lions
even
ain't no
going
joke,
as far as to
too.
walk up onto the porch of one of the houses. Mountain lion sightings are known to be exceptionally rare in this specific area. Typically, they'll stay a lot further in the mountains where they have easier access to the deer that they prey on. To see them in an area with a lot of people, especially in the neighborhood,
That's 3,
is
too.
not at all common, at least.
Yeah, there's mountain lions here,
The
bro,
three
but I ain't
thieves
never
would
saw one.
eventually walk off, but there are almost no doubt things would have gone differently had one of these homeowners left their pets outside for the night, or possibly were even outside themselves.
Yeah, mountain lions ain't no joke, bro. They
This
big
doorbell
cats.
camera
Big
footage
ass
was
cats.
captured in Overland Park, KS, in March of 2017.
Dang.
Shown in the video is a nearby active house fire. The
Yeah.
home of the neighborhood just across the
Big as
street
hell.
has been completely engulfed in flames. As the fire department arrives, Neighbors can be seen desperately moving their parked cars away from the house.
Gosh. Gosh, look at that smoke, y'all. I wonder what happened. I wonder how
Eventually,
that caused.
a flinging piece of debris can be seen falling and landing on a set of bushes just in front of the camera.
Like ashes. Yeah, that's hella smoke, bro. That's crazy. That is
The
wild.
bushes
Yeah.
quickly
That's a
burst
big
into
ass fire
flames.
too.
The fire starts spreading quickly, but before it's able to get out of hand, a neighbor notices it and attempts to put it out. He
Got
grabs a
caught the
garden
yard on
hose
fire.
and sprays the fire while pressing the house's doorbell. However, the owner of the house isn't home and frantically tries to communicate this through the doorbell speaker.
Dang, so imagine you just watching this all happen. You ain't even at the crib, bro. You said your house is on fire?
In the end, the fire department would be able to put out the house fire and, with help from the neighbors, prevent it from spreading to nearby houses.
That's good. No, that's crazy, y'all. If I was in no joke. I was not no joke, bro.
This video was posted by Doorbell News in September of 2022. This video shows a man knocking on the door at 3 a.m. He pounds on the door multiple times. This guy needs some help, but it's 3 in the morning and he needs to go away. He asks the homeowner to come to the door and talk to him.
Excuse me, miss. Can you come talk to me, please?
There was no reply.
What's bro doing at 3 in the morning?
The guy went into the street and started looking for a lift. Then he comes again and starts pounding on the door. He gets aggressive and starts yelling. The homeowner called the police.
You didn't even know this person too, man. That's crazy.
I don't know what he was looking for, but it was bizarre behavior. Historical footage was recorded just before 4 o'clock a.m. on
You ain't even know him
in
either,
August
man.
2020. The video captures.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can't
walking
just
in
trust
front
people.
of a
You know what I'm
house
saying?
and
You don't
emptying
know.
a gas container over the yard
like-
and front porch.
Ain't no
Shortly
telling
after
what
he
they
disappears
intentions.
off screen. A
Mine
large
just
fire
needed help,
erupts
though.
just in front of the camera.
You never know though. 3 in the morning is crazy. He said he was doing what? Putting on a fire? What? Bro, what? Put a
No
fire
one
on
would be
the
injured
crib.
during the incident, however. Unfortunately, 2 houses and a vehicle would be damaged. The homeowner would
Dang,
claim to
that's the
have no
crib.
idea who could be responsible or who would even consider doing this to
That's what
them.
I'm saying, bro.
At least from an outside perspective, the act looks completely random with seemingly no reason behind it, making the clip all the more unsettling.
Yeah, that's wild, bro. Bro just set that crib
On a night
fire.
in September of 2021,
All
a
around,
homeowner
too.
would
You
get
know,
a
all around the
suspicious
crib
knock
to
on
see
his
this.
door at about 3 o'clock in the morning. Upon opening his phone and looking at his doorbell camera, he would see 2 would look like teenagers identifying themselves as CPD or Columbus Police Department.
Yeah, just trying to rob something, y'all. Just trying to rob. Like they just trying to rob something. They skied up and stuff. They saw the camera and still was. They didn't care. I mean, they are masked up, so. Yeah, he got a gun, bro.
CPD, open up. We need to ask you a couple questions.
The video shows the man in the front clearly holding a firearm,
Yeah.
and the house sitter would eventually access the doorbell camera.
Why you need to
speaker
protect
further
yourself,
question.
y'all, again. Protect
Can
yourself.
I help you? CPD, we need to ask you a couple questions.
Oh, he done messed himself, too.
I'm sorry? CPD, we need to ask you a couple questions. May you please step to the front door, please? CPD.
See, this is when I'm like, get off my property, or you know what I'm saying, you gonna die. You know what I'm saying? They got gun too, but you know what I'm saying. I have a weapon to protect myself too.
I'd like you to step to the door, please, sir. I don't have to show you my badge, sir.
The man refuses to show a badge because, well, obviously, he doesn't have one. The homeowner knew what was going on, so rather than stepping to the door, he would call the real police department and report 2 armed men at his front door. After a couple of minutes, the 2 would once again attempt to get the homeowner to open the door. But after that failed, and they would run off before the real police could show up.
Well, they knew what camera was at too.
CPD, open the door.
You gotta know he's like looking at you. Like, they look nothing like cops, bro. Big old chunky dude.
The 2 were most likely just looking to rob the man when he opened the door.
No,
But
for
I mean,
sure.
it's possible they had worse intentions in mind. There's just no way of knowing for sure. Both of them were never identified by police.
Dang, it don't seem like the police be catching these people, yo.
Straight. Trust me. I've got.
That one dude took off his mask and
In
everything
May of
too.
2018,
It was kind of blurry.
a woman would leave her parts car that was just outside her house unlocked overnight. Not surprisingly, someone would find the unlocked car and proceed to steal multiple items that were owned by the woman. A few hours later, the man responsible for the theft would be caught on the woman's doorbell camera attempting to use her set of keys that he had just stolen to unlock her house's front door.
Bo was trying to get in the crib too. So we not only got in the car, he's trying to get in the crib, man. Yeah, these look like just a bunch of robberies.
This
bro.
all took place while a
It's
house
crazy.
owner was home and
It's
sleeping.
still crazy.
But luckily, the set of keys he had stolen didn't have a house key on it, so the guy just ended up walking off. Had the set of keys contained a house key, things most likely would have ended much differently. Shown in this doorbell camera footage is an
It's
unknown
just-
man
I mean,
wearing
it's
an oddly
just-
disturbing mask.
It's just
As he
evidence,
walks
y'all.
up to the
Living in
door,
populated
his
areas like
emotions
this, not
allow
even
the camera to
populated
start
areas, bro.
recording.
Like,
And that's when you can see him
you just gotta
grab the
protect
door
yourself.
handle, realize it's locked, and
Have something
hesitantly
to
knock on
protect
the door.
yourself. He's smiling at the cameras. Yeah, that's wild.
The man would wait for only a few seconds before he would pull his sleeve over his hand and wipe off his fingerprints from the door handle before walking off. Around a minute later, the homeowner would come to
He
the
have a
door
mask on.
and now see the
Can't
man
tell.
across the street sitting in a car. When she yelled down to him to see what he wanted, he would quickly speed off. The homeowner would later state that she had no idea who this man could have been or what he was doing there. The fact that he removed his own fingerprints from the door handle suggests that he had most likely given them to the police at some point. It's not completely unreasonable to conclude that this man had some sort of criminal record. Something else of note is that someone's heavy object can be seen weighing down his front pocket. It's not clear what this is,
Yeah.
and more importantly, it's not
Could be
clear who
anything.
this man is. The mask
Weapon.
would ultimately make it impossible for police to identify both the man's identity and his intentions.
Yeah. No.
In July of 2021, Amanda Noack updated her Facebook with an alarming video. She took this video from her Ring doorbell. As she set in for sleep, someone rang her doorbell. She checked the app, only to see a man with gray hair and a full-grown gray beard presently knocking on her door and ringing the bell. Amanda didn't recognize this man, so she ignored the knocking, but the stranger didn't leave. As well as knocking, he kept repeating he wanted to talk to her and had questions for her.
Are you sure? I just rang your doorbell because I have a couple questions for you.
Why you talking like that, yo? Oh, hell no.
I just rang your doorbell because I have a couple questions.
Are you sure about what? What is he talking about?
What? Are you sure?
Yeah, he's either on something.
I have a couple questions for you.
Man, some of these people you gotta think, man, be on something, bro.
Are you positive? Are you sure? Are you absolutely certain?
About what?
To me, it's basically freedom. It's a
Bro,
giant open
I don't know, yeah.
When she was home alone, she called her husband to tell him what was happening.
That's
Called
wild.
911.
Like I said, I'm
So
protecting
Amanda's
myself.
husband accessed the camera from his phone and saw the man. Ignoring him wasn't doing the trick. So
You
he
never know,
decided
bro.
to
Police
talk to
ain't
the
going,
man
you
through
know what I'm
speaker.
saying? Police might take time to get there, bro. Sometimes you ain't got time.
Yeah? Are you sure? Who are you? Hey, I just had a couple questions. I just wanted to ask you about baby tool. Yeah, can you hear me? What I'm looking for is for the girl that's in the house to come out here because I'm gonna take her in. You have her open the door?
What?
Rape this girl that's on the other side of this door when she lets me in. I want to rape her and kill her because I have a knife, a gun. And I just.
Bro's just asking for it, bro. What? Ain't no way.
After threatening the woman in a stone-cold tone, he's gone. He doesn't even seem scared off. He just leaves. As the man calmly walks away, he continues to talk to
Nah, bro.
himself down the
That's
street.
wild. Yeah, bro. Crazy people out there, man.
Amanda was terrified, but she feared this man might move to another house and hurt someone. So she took the creepy footage and posted it on Facebook. And it was thanks to this Facebook post that this man was arrested.
What's that say? Hold on. I don't know. I was gonna read it, but I don't feel. But it said he was in custody. I mean, that's good, yeah. But like I said, bro, this is, you know what I'm saying? This was some creepy ass moments, bro. I mean, the fire was crazy too, man. Yeah, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. Always have something to protect yourself, or do protect yourself, even if, you know what I'm saying, because the cops can take time to get there, man. And I just feel like self-defense is one, you know, it's some, you know, everybody needs to do in case of situations like this. But yeah, man, just be careful out there, y'all. But this was a creepy ass video though, especially the last one, bro. But let me know what y'all want me to react to. What else, man? I'm gonna keep running out these videos, man. Make sure y'all comment, like, subscribe. It goes a long way. I'm gonna see y'all next one, bro, for sure.